up, YouTube? Good morning. We are gonna check out some NF. I just typed NF into the search bar. That's not how we got here, but we're looking at Hate Myself. This is just the audio. A lot of his album stuff, he'll just do audio for. This album especially. But anyways, go support NF. Go like, go subscribe. That's what we're here for, is to support the artist. NF is one of my favorites. So here and there, I'll try to if I find time. Um, and you don't need to request NF. I don't think that this was a request. I'd have to go back and look at the lists of NF stuff that I have. But I'll make my way around his catalog regardless. Sometimes you just wake up in a mood for some NF, which is a good way to there's always different moods, NF moods. Uh, he's got songs for everything, really. Um, this one maybe not so much. I don't think I'm gonna align with this right now, but there's probably times in my life I could have. Anyways, go support NF. Go like, go subscribe. I do have lyrics pulled up. I've never sat down and broke them apart. It'd been a while. I don't even know when the last time I heard the song was. But yeah, love to have you here as well. Like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Let's dive into some NF. Let's get amped. Let's get fired up. Let's get some verbal coffee. Let's go.
I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Pray to God with my arms open. If this is it, then I feel hopeless. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Yeah, late nights are the worst for me. They bring out the worst in me. Mind running got me feeling like it hurts to think. If this is all that I wanted, I don't want it, gotta be more for me. What they core beliefs, and every morning I wake up and feel like I ain't not worth it, cause I'm at war with peace. I go to hell, walk up to the corpse of me. Look at the body like you ain't nothing but poor and weak. It's kinda weird. Lately I've been feeling like the only way for me to get away is if I pour the drink. That's more deceit, more defeat. Is this really what I'm born to be? That's what you get for thinking you're unique. So poor but I'm so wealthy. Need help but you can't help me. What else can the world sell me? Tell me lies, I still buy them like they're going out of stock, but it's not healthy.
Yo, he's saying a lot. Okay. So he starts off with the chorus, basically saying like, let me just run it back here. I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood. I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Pray to God with my arms open. If this is it, then I feel hope. I'm sorry, I have something in my eye. He didn't say that. I said that. If this is it, then I feel hopeless, and I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. You know, they say like, it's, you know, you can't really help others if you haven't, you know, if you haven't really helped yourself, or if you can't help yourself, right? And then you know, it's like kind of like hurt people. If even if you may have the best of intentions, but if you're not at peace with yourself, if you're not, you know, internally repairing you, it's kind of hard to actually be open to or able to um, help anybody else, or even really at times connect with people, because you're in a place where you're not like emotionally available to be open to that, right? So he's in the first verse here, he gets into it. um Late nights, he's got his mind running. Every day he wakes up, he feels like he's not worth it. I'm at war with peace. That's an interesting line there, right? Everything is just chaotic, and everything's turmoil around whatever he's going through. I don't know who he's referring to necessarily here when he says you. It could be a loved one, be it familial, romantic. He could be talking to his fans. It's sometimes with his music, it's left a little bit open for interpretation on purpose. Uh, the only way to be feeling for me to get away is if I poured a drink. There's more deceit. There's more defeat. Is this really what I was born to be? So there's a lot of self doubt going on here. Just questioning, but knowing, and then the last line of the verse, but it's not healthy. So at least he's recognizing that. He just doesn't know how to kind of get away from it. he talks a lot about his demons and his sort of his mental struggles, and these black balloons are kind of symbolic within that if you follow his videos. Um, but anyways, let's run it back, dive a little bit. The beats fire on this, man. I love the piano in the background of this. It's just it's almost like it's this stampeding into potentially something hopeful. You're waiting for this kind of um, this realization moment where things kind of fix. But we'll see.
Can't help me, what else can the world sell me? Tell me lies, I still buy them like they're going out of stock, but it's not healthy. I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood.
And you hear that like the layered in, like almost like that childish voice, like he could be talking to himself, right? Because a lot of times in his videos, he'll have a throwback, like there's like an actor, kid actor that he uses, but it's dressed exactly like him. He'll use like a throwback version of himself. He does a lot of like reflection on the past. Like these things embedded in him go back to childhood, right? So he could be talking to himself.
And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Pray to God with my arms open. If this is it, then I feel hopeless. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Yeah, late nights get the best of me. They know how to get to me. Suicide thoughts come and go like a guest to me. But I don't want to die, I just want to get relief. So don't talk to me.
Don't throw that word in there, buddy. Gonna get me in trouble.
You think I'm so successful, what is success? When hope is left you, I am not a spokesman. I'm a broken wreck, you're sick of doing interviews cause I hate myself. Come across like it's so easy, but I feel like you don't need me. When I feel like you don't need me, then I feel like you don't see me. And my life has no meaning, dreaming. Hands out trying to ask for love, but when I get it, I just pass it up. Throw it away and think about it later, digging through the trash for drugs. Wish I could give you what you needed, but I can't, I'm scared because...
See, saying a lot there too. He's got dark thoughts of, offing himself. He says those thoughts are like a guest to him, right? I don't want to die. I just want to get relief. What is success? What's hope left to you? I'm not a spokesman. I'm a broken wreck who's doing it. Come across so easy. I feel like such a. What he said? He said something here. Life has no meaning. Dreaming, hands out, trying to ask for love, but when I get it, I just pass it up. Right, so even though there may be people around him, like some sort of support system that are offering, God damn it, offering some sort of love or whatnot, he just passes on it, right? So he's basically internalizing his issues and not accepting help when it's there, and a lot of times that's tough for people that really need help, and the reason they dive so deep into this hole is because they haven't asked, don't know how to ask, or are too proud or ashamed, one of the two, to accept it, right?
I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Pray to God with my arms open. If this is it, then I feel hopeless. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. I walk through the ashes of my passions, reminiscing with the baggage in my casket. Get lost in the questions I can't answer. Can't stand who I am, but it don't matter. We scream to be free, but I stay captured. Knee deep in defeat of my own actions. Feel weak with the peace that I keep lacking. Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it.
Yo, the inside-outside rhyme scheming on that was dirty. That was probably my favorite verse on this, just the way he was rapping and the way his kind of cadence was flowing there. It was that was nasty. I walked through the ashes of my passions, reminiscing with the baggage in my casket. Get lost in the questions I can't answer. I can't stand who I am, but it don't matter. We screamed to be free, but I stayed captured, knee deep in defeat of my own actions. Feel weak, but the peace that I keep lacking keeps speaking to me, but I can't have it. Dirty.
But I can't have it. Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it.
And then you hear that demonic voice kind of layer in there, right?
But I can't have it. Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it. I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself.
Dude, that running percussion on the back of this reminds me of like an old Prodigy beat.
Pray to God with my arms open. This is it, then I feel hopeless. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Hate myself. But it's hard when I hate myself. Hate myself. But it's hard when I hate myself. And I hate myself. It's kinda hard when I hate myself. And I hate myself. It's hard when I hate myself.
It's a big song. It's a big song right there. Yeah, he said a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have woken up with that one. That was just next on my list. But um, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough, and it's what's even tougher is how many people could probably relate to what he's saying there. Talking about like just being his depression, being so far down a hole that he even mentioned it. You're turning to a bottle. You're digging in the trash can for drugs. I mean, it doesn't always have to get to that level, but basically, I mean, at the root of it, it's just not knowing how to ask for help and not accepting it when it's around. And then you're left to deal with things on your own, which is absolutely not healthy, right? I don't know, unless you're strong enough to deal with things on your own, unless you're used to it, but most people aren't. Um, it's why we have family, friends, people to talk to, professionals. Um, but yeah, that's tough. That's a tough feeling. And it sucks. Yeah, man's been through a lot, dude. What's crazy with this dude, and he's got a ton of fans. He's a great show live, by the way, if you haven't seen him live. But I still think this man is offensively underrated. Um, yeah, I think he's got crazy talent, rapping, singing, the lyrics he puts out, and they're very different. And it might not be for everybody because he does he talks about real shit. He talks about mental health. He talks about depression. He talks about addiction. He talks about all sorts of shit that other rappers are rapping about. Guns and hoes and their yacht and their plane and whatever deal they signed and whatever. Um, Talking about growing up hood and being hard and stuff. That's not what he's about. He's about talking about real stuff, real stuff that people deal with day to day that needs to be talked about, but sometimes kind of swept under the rug. Um, Anyways, so talented. Go support NF. Go like. Go subscribe. That's my guy. Um, and yeah, we'll keep it moving here. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'm sure you'll hear from me again. We'll talk to you on the next.